Hey guys, welcome to another New World video. Over the past few days I've posted some videos where I had mentioned in passing some of the quest rewards in Brimstone Sands, for example the 19th blade. And one big thing I encountered in the comments was a lot of people asking where the quest to get it was, or getting downright angry that I didn't show them where it was. So I thought, maybe a list of the 600 plus legendary weapons you receive from the Brimstone Sands quest may be in order. This way, anyone who doesn't know where they are may find them easier. I thought this may also come in handy for those players returning only for the fresh start as well, so they know what they're heading for and where to get it when they're planning their starter 60 gear. I have timestamped this by weapon, so if there's a particular weapon or weapon type that you are after or curious about, you can jump ahead. So with that out of the way, let's just get into it. So first up, we have the Centurion's Blade, a one-hand sword with strength, vicious, corruption bane, and mortal refreshment. Not a particularly amazing sword, but not so bad either. This you will receive from the quest Preemptive Strike. This quest is given to you by Gazi Langmani. I am sorry for my pronunciation of the names of these NPCs. After you've completed the Great Architect quest. I included this to be thorough, but you will encounter this quest early in Brimstone as part of the main story, so it is pretty much impossible to miss. Next up, we have Stone Pillar, the Gear Score 605 Warhammer. You receive this Warhammer from the side story quest Awakening Anubis. This quest will be offered to you by Aquila Niru, but does of course have some prerequisites. First, you will need to have completed the main story quest past prologue. I won't give you step-by-steps on the main story to prevent spoilers, because truly this story is worth playing through and experiencing for the first time. But after you hit this stage, you will head here and find this NPC to start the side story. Next up, we have Oread's Anger, the Gear Score 605 Life Staff. This Life Staff is an amazing staff to receive free as a quest reward. You will receive this staff from the main story quest, Blossoming Threat, given by Gazi Langmani once again. You will likely encounter this quest on your own as it is part of the main story, but again, in an effort to be thorough, I wanted to include it. Okay, moving on to our next item. This is a 610 base gear score Great Axe, Vespasian's Arm, again a 610 gear score weapon, with strength, corruption bane, and chain fire. This is a great weapon. You could even say it is a great axe, especially for a newer player who has not maxed their expertise yet and are moving through this content, not suffering expertise squish or anything because it is a quest reward. You will get this axe from the side quest A Blaze of Glory, which will be offered by Elena Kraus. In order to have this quest available, you will have to have completed Accursed Apophis. This is a main story quest, so once you have done that, be sure to head over here and grab this quest and get yourself this axe. And next, we have a 610 base gear score spear, 5th Cohort's March. This spear comes with 30 dex, keenly fortified, enchanted, and keen. A great spear for leveling. This spear is acquired by completing the side story quest Assault Against the Legion, offered again by Elena Kraus, and will unlock for you when you have completed the main story quest Accursed Apophis as well. And next up, the weapon that inspired this video because of my many Discord messages I received about it, the Blade of the 19th. This 610 base gear score greatsword comes with 30 dex, corruption bane, and trenchant strikes, which as many of you know is great on a greatsword because of the faster charging, and of course mortal power. You get this sword from the quest Honoring the 19th, which can be offered from Macario Clemen. There is a prerequisite to receiving this quest, of course, and that is to have completed the story quest up till the Great Architect. Next we have a musket, a 610 base gear score musket called Lee's Musket. This musket comes with 30 dexterity, keen, vorpal, and keenly jagged, and will be offered to you as a reward for the quest Aggressive Negotiations, offered by Huang. The prerequisite for this quest is to have completed the main story quest Preemptive Strikes. Next up, we have a 610 base gear score rapier, Devourer. This rapier comes with 30 dexterity, life-stealing, refreshing move, and enchanted. This is a great weapon for a rapier leeching build for farming elites. Anyway, this rapier will be acquired when you complete the quest Lone Jackal, offered by Senhiris, and the prerequisite to receive this quest will be to have completed the main story quest Brimstone Under Siege. Our next weapon is again a spear. Again, 610 base gear score, Slayer of Enemies. This spear comes with 30 dexterity, fortifying perforate, keenly empowered, and corruption bane. This spear is acquired from the quest Unraveling the Mystery, which is of course a step in the main story quest, so you will likely not pass this one by unnoticed. Next up, we have a fire staff, the Staff of Ptah. This fire staff is gear score 615 base, and comes with 30 intellect, refreshing pillar of fire, vicious, and mortal refreshment. This staff comes from the quest The Key is Broken, offered by Aquila Niru. And in order to get this quest, you will have had to have completed the main story quest past prologue. It is a quite long side quest chain, with many steps, but very worth it in the end, to get a 615 gear score fire staff without any investment of umbral shards. Next up we have a bow, 615 gear score again, called the Discerning Eye. This bow comes with 30 dexterity, vorpal, enfeebling poison shot, and mortal power. Not best in slot by any measure, but if you are a newer 60 and want a bow far above your expertise, this one will work great for you. You will get this bow for completing the quest The Last True Centurion, and will be given to you by Elena Kraus, and will be turned into Evandrus Crassus. And the final weapon I wanted to look at today is the Void Gauntlet, the Hand. This is a 615 base gear score Void Gauntlet and comes with 30 intelligence, keen, mortal power, and keen speed. This Void Gauntlet will be awarded to you for completing the quest Power of the Ancients. It is part of the main story quest, so unlikely to be missed. This quest will be offered to you by Imhotep. Well guys, those are the weapons that you can collect as you make your way through your journey into the Brimstone Sands. And yes, I know, for some of you, these are junk and you could care less. But to those of you, and there are many, who have not yet maxed your expertise so you can upgrade your gear, who have not got the gold to buy best in slot weapons, for you guys these will be a godsend and some of the best weapons that you possess for some time. They sure do put the legendary weapon quest gear to shame. They definitely need to consider either taking out those weapon quests or making the rewards from them make sense and bumping them up to 600 gear score base. 600 base in the old world legendary quest and 610 to 615 in Brimstone Sands seems to make sense to me. I don't know what you guys think, but anyway, they don't care what I think, that's for sure. Okay guys, I hope that answers all of the questions you guys had surrounding these items and these quests, and happy hunting. Until next time guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.